All of you hear the conversation. And what I want to talk this evening is, I am asking our people in Ebony youth. I am asking also other Biafrans. I'm asking Biafran veterans. And I'm asking every member of IPOB. Do we have Eliralo Biafra no Suihitokwa? Did they bury the Biafran placenta in Osuihitokwa? Is there any gold mine in Osuihitokwa? Is there anything in Osuihitokwa that represents Biafra in all these things we are doing? I am sure the answer is no. During the Biafran Civil War, we didn't hear that maybe it is a landmark during the Biafran Civil War that Osuihitokwa is a place that, no. When you hear them saying gathering, most of you that are going, all the youth, they are moving from Ebony. They tell everybody, go to Osuihitokwa. How many people are coming back? Politicians are sending, they push them. The boys he feels they are giving him problem in the state. You tell them, go to Osuihitokwa. Go. They take them, they bring. None of them is going back home. They are massacring them in Osuihitokwa. Osuihitokwa has become a symbol of place. They are butchering our people in Osuihitokwa. Kidnapping, political assassination, car hijacking, name it, organ trafficking. All these things, you found them in Osuihitokwa. This is the place where they call the criminals when they want to spell assassination, car hijacking, name it, organ trafficking. All these, you found them in Osuihitokwa. This is the place where they call the criminals when they want to spell assassination, car hijacking, name it, organ trafficking. All these things, you found them in Osuihitokwa. This is the place where they call the criminals when they want to spell.
Mazi on the line. Today, a program is a program that people must hook up to. Hello, Mazi. Mazi, good evening.
Yeah, Mazi Patrick in there. Well, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening. I don't normally do this, but I was just
Yes.
And I just see some very interesting topics. And in doubt, who is speaking? This is Mazi Samoru.
Mazi, welcome.
You brought me in. Today I am making program or asking that this kind because these are you see some of them that are calling, like the one that called from claim that they are IPOB, they are criminals in our land because deep inside them they are benefiting from criminality, espionage. This person that just called last time now are talking about the leadership of them. Where did we put them? I want to know. Let him be explained. Who put them inside?
Mazi, let me just hold on because a call have just cut you off. Let me call you back. A call have cut off Mazi China Sanworu, so I'm gonna try to get back to him. Hello, Mazi. You know we have series of people who do not obey, they do not respect the rules. So they call that. I told them this is a WhatsApp call, but people will keep calling directly. You know, and when they call, they cut you off. So Mazi China Sanworu, welcome to the program. Go ahead and talk to our people.
Yeah, Mazi. One thing to prevent those things, people cutting the WhatsApp call. What you will do is you remove the SIM card and put it in a normal telephone and leave the WhatsApp in one place so they cannot be able to.
Beautiful.
You use the WhatsApp.
Yes.
You use the WhatsApp through Wi-Fi. So
okay.
That's the only way to solve that problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mazi.
I'm saying the brother that came up saying the leadership where they keep them, we kept them nowhere. The stupidity that some of them at home is displaying is where we are today. If not the IPOB in diaspora, by now IPOB would have come. If not that Nnamdi Kanu left the heart of this struggle in Europe and other parts of the world, by now this struggle would have been. Because most of them at home, they sell their own brothers at a go. The first guy that called from Olo,
yes,
that was talking about Olo, what is happening in Olo. What is happening in Olo? They are the ones that are pointing hands to their own brothers. They are the ones that are bringing these criminals, calling them home woman. They are the ones that are going to ask people to bring money. They are the people, they are the emissary for these criminal people. That is why Olo is not in order. There is no IPOB volunteer remaining in Olo. Mazi, there is one of our volunteers. He was a volunteer of recent. He was told that this is how Olu is. He said no, that he will go into that value to talk to the people. That everything he will go there and talk to them. When he went in there, he died. He found out that 90% of the people in that place, he said he don't know them. He gave them passcode. He gave them every language. Nobody could not recognize one person. People with different languages is in Olo. Do you see that boy that he's talking? You remember the one they call engineer that was captured?
Yes.
The guy that set him up in the same village, he killed his senior brother, used his head to put in his shrine. He killed two of his brothers from the same village. He killed his own people in the same village, put their head in his shrine. And I can say it on air. You see, Olo is the worst place IPOB has ever been. Olo in particular. Because most of the boys there want to make quick money. They want to make fast money. They are doing all kind of evil. In Olo, it's assault, they are killing their own people. They are the ones that are importing criminals into their own community. And the stupid one is here talking about IPOB leadership. And I want to ask them, where were they a year plus that they unleashed a heavy campaign against IPOB leadership to destroy IPOB leadership? All kind of black men, all kind of propaganda, all kind of things. They unleashed anything they have against the leadership of IPOB. Now somebody is coming to tell us, leave this criminal, let him go his own way, we go our own way. Somebody who used the name of IPOB to defraud people. Somebody who is not an IPOB member. Somebody who has seen the videos are there. Somebody who came up on this and told them that if Nnamdi Kanu come out, he will know whether Nnamdi Kanu has compromised before he can hand over a leadership that he is not even in control of. The guy that is coming, is it because we are not coming on air? Mazi to talk? Mazi, these people at home, most of our people at home are evil. Let me tell you, sometime now you will see some of them will say, radio is not speaking here. Radio is not talking here. Mazi, if I tell you the sabotage IPOB leadership is getting from them at home, you will know that our people are evil. Many of them are evil. They come here to talk. Mazi, it is not up to 3 months. Not up to 2 months. IPOB leadership purchased a brand new transmitter, handed it over to a state. Do you know in less than 3 months of it, more than 4 million, they have burned it. They have burned it. Carelessness, evil-minded, and tomorrow people will come out to tell us, and radio is not speaking here. Do you know what the leadership passed through? Because of the sabotage. If you know the same behavior some of our people do, people that are selling their own brothers, sell their own brothers human parts, they are coming here and talking nonsense. Our people at home selling their own brothers. How much are they paying them to go and point to the house of people? Some of one person came here to tell you they are harassing people. They are harassing people. You know how many people that are dying? Do you know that after they have done that, anywhere the Bubako or TSS went, do you know that all the people they have picked in IPOB, many IPOB members, nobody has seen them till date? Are you aware of that? He's talking rubbish. Is that when you kill your people, is that the people you want to bring freedom? You telling me people in anything you call the leadership. Leadership will hand you over, nothing you will do. Most of you turn this struggle to criminal activities. You are collecting money from people in politics. You are the one jumping up and down, making one excuse or the other to destroy the struggle, thinking Nnamdi Kanu will not come out. You are making sit at home for 7 days. Then you are running in the city, disturbing the city. You think that will bring out Nnamdi Kanu. Instead, you are giving Nigeria a clue of what they have to intensify. Are people not rising up to talk? Like what you have said here, Mazi, our people, we have to intensify our diplomatic tactics. Why is it the IPOB leadership don't say any other thing on the air? Why? Because the enemies will use it, come outside and you give Nigeria a tactic. Oh, they are going to go this area. Nigeria will move in that direction. People come on air and be talking nonsense. All of them that are talking here, it can take me only in the next 2-3 hours if I want to identify all of them. I will tell you the role, all of them. Especially the one that called himself from Olo, who got to Kujuru. By the next time I will give you information about him, his role they have played to sabotage at this process.
So he's a well-known criminal.
Well-known criminal. He is only angry because people are hearing what is happening now in Olo. People are questioning some of them who are supporting that criminal, making money. Mazi, in Olo, all the criminals, all of them, they collect money. Do you remember the one I called number one? That the criminals later kill themselves. He bought a hotel in Asaba. 120 million naira. Criminals.
from kidnapping and
from kidnapping, Mazi, from kidnapping, all of them, many of them, when they are killed, you see currency, foreign currencies in their possessions. $70,000, $40,000. This is the criminal activities people want us to come. People want us to come and support nonsense. You say you are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. You're calling to call the leadership. What did the leadership do to you? Do you know what the leadership does? Do you know what the leadership is doing? All of you are in one place sabotaging. You don't contribute. You don't do anything. You stay in your marketplace and talk rubbish about this struggle. Do you know how many people have died? Have you bring out one person in the prison? Have you brought out one person in the hospital? Have you paid for house rent? What have you done for this struggle? That you are coming to talk rubbish. Leadership will hold it there. Because all of you were the people. All of you will wake up. I don't want to say much, but all of you who have sabotaged this struggle and today coming to tell us to leave this person, leave that person, leave this person, you think we are going to listen to you? When you have destroyed this struggle, every day, after destroying this struggle with your name autopilot, today all of you are turning back again to say you are IPOB.
Mazi, we just came back from Finland, as you know, and I know you are aware. You know, there is this kind of pressure that is in the air because it's like we are busting this criminal bubble. You know, because you know, criminals always operate in the dark. They don't want the light to be shined. So it's like going to Finland have shined the light, and some criminals are no longer comfortable with that move.
But let me tell you what has happened. I told them last year, those who are claiming that they are IPOB, that IPOB will come to Finland. It was last year we planned this thing. Because of winter, it was shifted to this summer. After many considerations, that we have to go to this country where somebody is claiming that he is the leader of IPOB, confusion everywhere. Today, people, Mazi, and I am very happy that IPOB, it was a great sacrifice, all of you that went for this journey. None of you spent less than $1,000 for this journey. None of you spend less than $1,000 for the pay hotel. Nobody paid it for you. All of you sacrificed. That is the spirit of IPOB. But let me tell you what is happening now. Let me tell you what is happening. Why all of them are trying to say, leave it, it is not. Mazi, there is a problem out there. What is the problem? Those they are working for are now telling them, Mazi, do you see the first time BBC mentioned about these criminals without putting IPOB?
Yes.
BBC called them Eperima people. Do you understand me? BBC called them Eperima people. Now, go to channels. All of them arise. They now understood because we are showing evidence. Forget about what is happening. We are going to the extent, even consultants that are working for us, we are convincing them, we are handing them information, telling them, because we found out that is what they are using to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, freedom is not fought from one angle. We are 10 years in this struggle. We are 10 years in this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may be longer. Now, they told them, look very importantly, that these people have succeeded to separate themselves from this group you are claiming. I think they went and formed, they said, Biafra Liberation Army. Is that not what they formed? They said they have formed their own Liberation Army. Because IPOB have successfully pushed them out. We have pushed them out from using, claiming, go and be on your own, commit your own crime, get Biafra, we will clap for you. Now the sponsors told him, no, you have gone out of the way. You people have lost it. IPOB has successfully pushed you people out of the line. They just quickly, within this time you have just gone to this thing now saying that no, that they are no more autopilot, that they are IPOB, that they are original IPOB. As I want you to think. Because They want to commit things in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to commit crimes in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to commit crimes in the name of IPOB. They want to commit crimes in the name of ESN. And let me tell you, they are talking. We are making a special report on insecurity to the international community. Nobody will stop us. The report is going on. We have been contacted to make a special report in insecurity in Southeast. And we are going to pencil it down the way it is. Nobody can stop us. You cannot steal in my name. You know, Mazi, our people are evil. That is why anywhere our people goes, any country they go, it doesn't take time. The country will want to send them back.
Beautiful. That is true. That is true.
Are we the only foreigners? Are we the only foreigners in another people's country? And even also the foreigner go to Dubai. Dubai don't want to see Nigerians. Don't want to see even the worst part, the Igbo people. Go to Italy. Go and see the behavior of people. The country don't want you people because of our Wajo. Come home. Those things you are doing evil, you have brought it home. You sell your own. In my life, people I have never seen it.
That is
people that eat the flesh of their own brothers.
That is CIA no kuneri anu munneha.
All these people in our here. They kill their own brothers. They take their private parts. They roast it and eat it. God forbid to be part of this kind of people. You go to our people's business. Another point, Mazi, why you see them. You know these guys work with the Yorubas. You know who their leader is. Mazi, they have understood. Let me tell you two things. You saw sometime when we started discover Biafra land, start launching, telling people to go back home from the election period. Nigeria, they now put out 2 websites. This is Nigeria. They use it and start competing. Everything we post,
Hello, Mazi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was internet connection. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, as we started this, what do they call it? We started to encourage our people to come home. People are joining voices. People have understood that IPOB is calling people home. But the Nigerian government, the agent provocateurs Nigeria are using, don't want it to happen. That is why they have set up, they want people that the Southeast.
The line keep breaking. I just hope that the line keep breaking. Let's see if okay, Mazi, you're back.
Yeah. I'm here, yes.
Okay, you're welcome back.
As they are committing this crime now, they are telling them, don't allow these people to return. You see, if our people are moving quite well. But they have started a new campaign. They want people to always think that the Southeast is in turmoil. The Southeast is in turmoil. Our people are jokers. Go to the ship, go to the airport today. Many shipping, you understand me? Many of our people have abandoned their businesses in the port. Go to Dubai. Go to every country. Are you people the only people in the earth? Are you people the only people that travels to people's country? Go to South Africa. Go to Dubai. Go to Europe. Everywhere. They are horrible. Even at Biafra land, they sell themselves. And that is the things we are fighting. Most of them will not want us to fight about it. Most of them don't want us to even talk about it. Because it is a crime. It is a crime. It is a crime. Kidnap somebody, do they have conscience? This guy is talking, coming here to talk leadership. Leadership will go there. When they come to talk, you think they have something to say. They have nothing to say. Than to stay one corner and be talking rubbish. Leadership, he's talking about people in Burunaba State. All the same disobedience. That is why some people were killed. But were they killed for what? For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those ones have more honor. They have more glory because they died.
Mazi, hold on. Do you know that my trip to Finland opened my eye to certain things? And the things you're saying now are the things that some of our people were complaining. That this criminal in Finland, before he jumped on the wing of Biafra struggle, was betraying our people.
Mazi, let me say something here. I have never said it on air. I don't know if I have said it. I knew about this criminal in 2017 when Nnamdi Kanu was still in detention. This criminal, I knew about him in 2017 when they brought a report that there is a Nigerian who fought an IPOB member. He tore the black of our they say he will tore our flag, that we will never participate, show even emblem of IPOB. This particular criminal. I knew before Nnamdi Kanu even know who he is. And I told Nnamdi Kanu, only that Nnamdi Kanu sometimes he don't listen also. I will say it on the radio. Because I get every evidence. I told him, Onyen, to be careful with this guy. This guy is an agent provocateur. The whole IPOB media know about this guy. That's why nobody, IPOB media know him even before he comes. They knew about him. I told Nnamdi Kanu, the day he wants to grant him interview, it is the people in America. Nnamdi Kanu, I told him, Onyendu, because I don't want to say to him, I saw Onyendu, this guy, he refused in total that he will never swear any oath, that he cannot swear oath where your name is mentioned. This criminal, he will never swear the oath. Onyendu told me, said that he would not grant him this interview. There was pressure from Finland. The people were calling me, Onyendu. That is why in Finland, IPOB died. Because many people in Finland abandoned the IPOB because we allow Nnamdi Kanu to grant this guy interview. Mazi, how many people in Finland did you saw there? What you people did is to go to reawaken because they blame us that we allow Nnamdi Kanu. They suffered in this guy's hand. This is known as a betrayal. All this onions, somebody who told you, what you're having an IPOB want to come and clean himself.
Mazi, do you know?
Mazi, I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
I said, Onyendu, you see this guy. Before you come and people start talking about him, telling you, let this guy. I asked him one question. I said, are you granting this guy interview as what? I want to know. Is it a media personnel? Is it a media something? Matt, let me tell you another thing. We shut up people. When Ambazonia, Tina Sanwori is the one who brought the relationship between Ambazonia and the IPO. When they want to book, who will make that host? We discussed with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There were a few people we mentioned. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I am telling you, after the interview, some people called us. Some people said, why did you bring a clown to come to be a moderator? A clown. When you say, okay, let us ask myself former. They said, who is this guy with yellow shirt and this red shoe? We present to you your Hamaradite, somebody they brought to talk. Where two leaders have come to do this thing. That is why they deceive them. Our people thought they are intelligent.
Yeah, but because even people who are interviewed in Finland told me that this idiot now, who is claiming to be their leader, used to tell them in Finland that our people think that they are smart, but then they buy the Iberibe. Even before that has always been his language, Finland. That he always tell, anytime you have interaction with him, he will tell you, but no mugu kahabo. Even before he jumped, that is his motto, that is the general word on the use our people in Finland, yes.
Mazi, when I told Onyendu, said, I am talking as a member of the leadership whom you have put. We survey things. We make underground investigation. We do everything. before we allow things to go to the public. Mazi, you understand me? Let me give you an example, Mazi. This is something that happened to me a few days ago. There is a document I took from here. I went to give it to the Minister of Justice to attest. I thought, because it has been attested in Nigeria, attested so that if I give it to them and attested by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, that they will just attest it. You understanding me? I give it to me. You understand me? With that mentality, I went to the Minister of Justice. I give them this document to make attestation. They told me you will come after 1 week. I told them, you have been attested by the Foreign Affairs, even their own foreign. He said, no. We will read all these things. We will be very sure of what is written here. Do you understand me? You give us 1 week. We will go through it, do everything. After that, we attest it before you take it. Do you understand me? This is how things are being done. Onyendu, we take the opportunity to investigate issues, give him a situation report. But people in America, some of them that were bringing money, Onyendu did not know that the government were using them. In a telephone conversation with Onyendu, I saw when the secretary and the mother was begging, please don't disgrace us. Don't give this guy an interview. Everybody is waiting. Onyendu called me back. Tell me, now I can never see me. Move for na or borrow that na. And that's not an actually in here, Biafra. Now I'm happier. Kamamuchen Nanya oath. Or take the oath in Finland. That is when the mother of Uchenna gave her oath from America. And Onyendu told me, after they will send her the oath, let him sign. Till today, Mahmoud, I didn't want to talk because I just see it that anyway. And I told Onyendu, when Onyendu finished interview with Masanga, I told Onyendu, Masanga called us, told us that somebody they called this name, called him, said he wants him to grant him an interview. The same interview that was given to him.
From the back.
Masanga.
From the back.
From the back. From the back.
Osinazu, immediately Osinazu Lumalu.
Yes, I said so. Ask to your former. Masanga called us. Said there is somebody that called him. Said he wants him to grant interview to Nnamdi Kanu. Like the way he granted Nnamdi Kanu interview. You know why I'm happy? Every danger I saw, I used to tell Onyendu, I don't hide it. He is the leader of this movement. That is why when people are talking, saying, Onyendu cannot come out here and say that General Samoru never warned him from this, that. Onyendu cannot say it. He cannot say it. Even this Africa that he was caught, Onyendu cannot say that I never told you never step your leg in Africa. Onyendu cannot say it. I told him never. ESN has been launched. And I launched like ESN. Africa. They can catch you. The Nigeria can use any money and do anything. Never.
So you mean that you were able to give an advice to our leader?
I told Onyendu there will be no more town union halls meeting because we have launched ESN. I told Onyendu you might not be able to be granted visa to many countries any longer. Why? Because now you defend your own from the Fulani. Some countries may deny you visa. They are not denying you because you understand me. No, they want to be on the line because Hamanite your shine and the Fulani Gapataya. I told Onyendu. I told him today had an apple. By the siblings, they don't. There are things that if I tell you how American people committed Onyendu, as if you see anybody, any Biafran see America, that was where Onyendu problem started. That was where they gathered information about Onyendu. That was where they gathered information about Onyendu. Some ladies, even had Onyendu, everything Onyendu, they have it on screenshot and they give it to DSS. DSS have access to them. They have that here now, common sense. When you be talking rubbish, we keep silent. Mazi, if you don't get this nonsense, because this struggle has taught me in particular, and many people a lesson. what an Nnamdi or few people. It is not one thing that gives me the confidence, but I believe not everybody will be part of this freedom fighting. And that is what I try to. Don't expect every imam to come and join you openly. Mazi, let me tell you this thing. These people kill IPOB members. And they don't have IPOB nihu. And they don't have IPOB member nihu. And they are nihu. Mazi, they kill our sympathizers. People that support this struggle, they catch them, they kill them, they take their car, they take the money from their account, they sell their body parts. And people after, Mazi, anybody come here to talk about to defend these evil people. 2 years, they have fought to destroy IPO. 2 years, they have blackmailed. Today, they say we sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They say we do this, we do that. At the end of the day, Mazi, if they hear one article somewhere in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our job for now, fools, criminals. Now, Mazi, what is happening in the struggle? Have nobody to talk to. Government don't talk to individuals, they talk to institutions. It's the Nigerian government, it's the world government, why they recognize the letters of IPO. One thing they don't know is that they are talking rubbish. I don't need to show that I go places. The government, they know me. As I'm telling you, I went to some place. The government, Insecurity, post on social media. He told me, tell me, have you ever? They were investigating me, and I said yes. I post about the Eastern security. You see, yes, I post with reasons. The man I post for gang members, and I post. Now him they post for Eastern security with reasons. Now Fulani herdsmen, the fourth most dangerous. Listen, they go our people, they kill our people, they rape our mothers. They don't want us to go to farm. They are pursuing us everywhere. Then they continue to, and they are being sponsored by the government. Nobody speak for us. BBC will not report. CNN will not report. Nigerian media will not report. Sometimes we tell them that the Fulanis are here, they don't hear. Sometimes we tell them that ESN is confronting Fulani, they don't hear. We have no choice than to capture the videos. We post it to tell the world this is exactly what is happening. And they understand my own argument. We have right to defend ourselves because government is not defending. They didn't want me to go so deep because I know I will punch them where they will be where they will feel very, very bad. Because they knew somebody not somewhere near you. Is that the way? Mazi, in this struggle, you do struggle to a certain point. There are loopholes we have. And let me tell you something. You cannot get Biafra if you neglect the political class in Biafra land. You must always have a strategy to negotiate with them.
Mazi, these are the things. Mazi, these are the things I'm saying, that these criminals, what they try to do, another thing they try to do, when they understand that IPOB is having an edge, is to try to close that possibility for negotiation that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have always left open. You know, from the beginning of this struggle, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have always left a window of negotiation open. That we are ready to negotiate. And these are the things that these criminals, yes.
Mazi, let me tell you something. Ojukwu lost the war because he blinded and out of this thing, he neglected. That's why you see most of the political class later join the Nigerian side to fight him. Mazi, do you understand me? This is the things IPOB will not make it. Irrespective of my life, my life again. Do you understand me? Irrespective, we like you, we don't like you. If there is something you can do for us to make sure that we get our freedom, we are not going to be compromised. And most of them know our stand. We are brutally honest. And people will come here. Somewhere. The leadership of the leadership of now, listen. All of them before Nnamdi na-abụcha Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'ọnụ. All of them na-abụcha Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'ọnụ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now is inside. He has become a saint in their presence. Also the leadership is there. We know the tactics of the government. We know the infiltrators. We know what they are paid to do. Most of these guys because all that pattern into 5, 6 or because all in the Hakuziri in the church now the chicken has come home to rest. That is what they're doing in IPU. That is how they have bastardized the nation. It didn't happen in your presence. Somebody, I get waiting for that. Was the chairman.
Yes.
Before Maka, if not, he would have been parading, disturbing everywhere. If they didn't handle
the same autopilot strategy.
The same autopilot strategy.
Yes.
The same autopilot strategy. That is what they give in. Now, okay, Sonyendi is coming close. They have started. They told them coming. What justifies 7 days sit at home? I want to understand. When we put sit at home, I think sit at home because Onyendu were not being allowed to be seen. Onyendu were lost incommunicado. We said no. Lawyers must see him. We must listen before we put sit at home. Before Onyendu said, we have a strategy we keep for that sit at home. Before all of them is saving as a reporter. Today, I want you to ask one question. Sit at home. They come and write. Onyendu tell them. He was in every platform telling them that Onyendu tell them, people asked him, have Onyendu told you to send this guy a message? Tell him stop this nonsense. They cannot say it.
No, but Mazi, Hana Loko, he's been working on the ground with infiltrators. Yes.
He's working under him. Draw me here this question. Ask the barristers. All of you, don't know what question call the barristers, draw your fear. But the GOS no name a t-shirt at home. Who with the rally you see? No one does have to sit at home. All you have to demand a t-shirt at home. One you don't see the room in the youth. Haven't you told the brothers? I want you to my cop, no nonsense. I'm only over the young here. Was the beginning. Have they come on social media native? Now, Obruchina Saworu, Obruchina, only do so.
No, but Mazi, but you are supposed to know that the attack, the gang up against the leadership and the DOS is to see how they can bring the leadership down. You know, so yes, so it's not a question, it is a hatred for this leadership. Yes.
A hatred.
Yes.
Because we cannot compromise. Because they go, some of them go, hey, we're not powerful now. I'll tell you for sure, many of them, they use the name of a powerful. They collect money from politicians, taking images of people. That's why many people will say that they call China Saworu. I don't answer them because sometimes Biafra land. Some of them have to politicians have organ and phone. One day a man and Bahana for the Hachigay state or Interpol. Yes, I think you're there here now. I talked to China Saworu. A man on a politician. Criminals. Mazi, I will stop here.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, your voice is already cracking. Your voice is already cracking. Yes. Your voice is already cracking. No. And I'm very, very happy that you called into this program. And I can tell you that from the moment you started talking, the number of calls that were coming on reduced. That is to tell you that people were concentrating in listening to you because they understand that your source of information is authentic and original. So I'm very, very happy I'm very, very happy, and we have gone to Finland. We've been able to break that jinx. We've been able to motivate our people. We have also been able to extract certain information that are very necessary for us. For the fact that this criminal have even started his criminality many years. Dealing with our people, anything about immigration issue, he used the issue of immigration to obtain money from our people. He collaborated with.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
But let me tell you something. This is a guy not into. He was into those things. You know, if you go to legitimize there is nothing he don't put his hand inside. Do you understand me? Mazi, this struggle is a big struggle. It's a struggle of with some criminal record because at a point we will deal with international people, we will deal with government. We don't want this nonsense in Nigeria, and they all knew that. Okay, Mazi, let me ask you. That woman, Agrana, with that woman, Nnamdi Kanu, is the woman holding Nnamdi Kanu. Is that woman in the village? Is it the one holding Nnamdi Kanu? Is he the one going to bring out Nnamdi Kanu? When you kill him, this stupid guy, if they do this thing, it will cost Nigeria. So who told you? Mazi, let me tell you, ask them in Nigeria now. The body parts, the human organ of an Igbo man is the cheapest in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the body organ of an Igbo man is the cheapest, and you will harvest them in all axis. Also, they take their people, they cut and sell. You know, when they matter, this was after the Zondo, and I call it. You have 10,000
So Mazi, like I was saying earlier, before this criminal jumped into the wing of Biafra struggle, he was also collaborating with the Finnish immigration to deport our people.
Immigration.
After collecting money, if you come to request for your money back, if you come to request for your money back, he will connive with immigration, frame you up, and you know, Finland is not a country that deports people so much. Finland doesn't care. But because of this guy, his collaboration and his criminality have made Finland to deport so many of our people.
Yes.
He used the former wife's office as Ebona. This is Zamana Flona Conde Mother because why you going to make on a book as yours? This is Zamana, you know, on a Conde Mother. Now is what he was doing with the former wife's office, Eba Zaman, and he was telling people that he was a lawyer. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because I feel yes. Myself will not, but because he understands the Zama strategy, that is why when he came, he started using it because that is what he does. You understand what I'm saying? Telling people that yes, and many people believed him. Even I was speaking with a woman yesterday. The woman was even young herself, stupidly even referred to somebody. So refer somebody to this criminal that he refers somebody to this criminal, telling the person that this criminal is a lawyer. Because now this criminal at some point told her that he was in law school. Do you understand what I'm saying? The extent. So after about few years, he told the woman that he has graduated in law school, and the woman believed. So when the guy came for the document issue, the woman said, "No, we're one of our brother who is a lawyer." And directed. Do you know that today the guy that went to him and directed to him have been deported back? Even appeal that the guy is supposed to make, the Finnish government told this guy that nobody came for your appeal. And that the money that this appeal is supposed to cost is supposed to be 60 euro. But this criminal took over 1,000, almost 2,000 from this our brother, but only 60 euro he couldn't pay to make an appeal. Rather, he started fighting this guy, connive and yes.
Mazi, let me tell you something, and I will stop here. They should be locking. They must be locking. Now, Chike Doziem is the head of directorate.
I'm listening, Mazi.
Because why did I say so? Because certain things we must seek permission from him. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
We must tell him when you see we want to do like this. If we open about Chike Doziem go HOD. Let me stop here.
On the line.
And I will repeat what I said. if we engage in killing, Biafra will not come. That is one cardinal thing you don't do in Biafra. Go and ask anybody. Anytime you shed an Igbo blood, you kill a fellow Biafran, anything you're looking for will not come. Go and ask all of them. Starting from the death of Mbono Ojike. People don't know how Mbono Ojike died. The man responsible for the death of Mbono Ojike, where is he? Everything he asked for, he got nothing from.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi, Jonathan Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra Land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 10th day of July 2023. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition. You know, I've taken much time, but I play all these things so that you will hear. And those that are naive should understand, should come out from naivety. Those that have thick skulls should also allow reason to permeate into their skulls. Do you understand me? Therefore, today I'm not going to preach much. I'm not going to preach. I will open the lines. In no distant time, I will just open the lines after reading the IPOB press releases. I will open the lines, and I want us to discuss on the artificially created insecurity in our land, in Biafra land. It is completely artificially created by the politicians in our land, mostly Hope Uzodimma and Dave Umahi, former governor of Ebonyi State. Do you forget that Dave Umahi single-handedly formed the Bubago? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten that he gave it to his brother? His brother was in charge. Who was, is it a major general or brigadier general? I've forgotten. After the man resigned, when he saw the reality on it, and when we hammered on them, the man can, I mean, Dave Umahi's brother cannot take the heat. He resigned from being the head of Ebuwago. Today, we are now watching things that are happening, things that we should comprehend, and we are missing the point. I now somebody, an inconsequential somebody that is there in the wrong way, notwithstanding that on Facebook, mail gesticulation. You know, our people are sentimental. So I will simply open the line so that people will call, either speak their views or ask questions. I want even those that are asking questions in other platforms. Why can't you come? I will not swallow you, please. I got me looking. But I will make sure that reason permeates into your skull. That's your skull. I'll make sure that. Because in the word I know here, 3 minutes, you know, Mazi former say we have 15 minutes, but it is reduced to 3 minutes, people. 3 minutes memory. I don't know. It's very absurd. I'm telling you. They saw that your people, you see why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the earlier time, he campaigned that no matter what, even under the Nigerian setting, that no Biafra state should engage in APC. Because APC is a jihadist party in Nigeria. They succeeded, the two places, they wanted to triangular. They wanted to, round up Biafra land in a triangle. But we resisted. You understand? That's why they are only in 2 states. What I'm telling you is factual. Ebonyi State and Imo State. They fought tooth and nail in order to put these people, APC. And you know our people are stupid. I say our people, most of our people are stupid, highly stupid. They are loyal to their political parties more than being loyal to the people or to the interests of their people. Slave, ndi ohu. Look at the Fulani. It doesn't matter. They distributed themselves in all the parties, but they are loyal to one thing: their collective Fulanization interests. Look at Hope. Look at that Supreme Court governor. what he's doing in Imo State, what he's doing in the whole of Biafra land. Let me, before I continue on this, please, I want to read the press statement, press release by IPOB. Press release of the 10th of July 2023. 10th July 2023. Let me see, please. Just hold on a second. Hold on a second before I mix up issues. I want to read this press statement before we continue. I will open the lines. Please. Open the lines. Forceful takeover of Biafra land for Ruga is never allowed. That is number one press release. Number one press release. I want to read it. I want to bring it out and read it. Yes. Because we must continue. That I know here will Femi Fane Kayode, the son of a betrayer, always a betrayer. You know, look at him talking down on IPOB. You know, I said it the other day. Go and research about his father. He betrayed his own people, his own boss, Awolowo, and sold him into the hands of the Fulani during his time. Him and Ladoke Akintola. Do you understand? Why wouldn't his son do the same thing? This Fane Kayode is the person that was coming, you know, clamoring in favor of IPOB. To the extent even he went rallies with IPOB, not knowing that he is a complete infiltrator, in order to infiltrate and know our secret. In jail, he visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? And many of us thought that he's genuine, but he's not. Today, he has demasked himself. Let me read this one first. This press release by IPOB on the 10th of July 2023. Forceful takeover of Oji community. Oji community ancestral lands for Ruga shall not stand, by IPOB. In a desperate effort by Imo State imposed Supreme Court governor to please his imposers, Odemma administrations has taken over some portions of Oji community and Amata community with waterside in Owerri, Imo State, ancestral lands for creation of Fulani settlements, aka Ruga. Ruga. Remember, Ruga in Fulani language means, in Fufude, it means my land. My land. That is what Ruga is. So any place they create Ruga is simply their land. That is what it means. It is important that Ndibo should never allow Opus Odema selfish political interests and desperate second-term ambition to mortgage the security and safety of the entire Igbo land. To that effect, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by our prophet and indefatigable liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, condemned the harassment and intimidation of Oji community and the Amata community waterside. The murderous Hope Uzodimma and his stooge commissioner of land survey and physical planning in Imo State, Mr. Noble Abiaso Atolego, in the bid to forcefully take over the ancestral lands. The information at our disposal shows that this murderous and Fulani stooge government in Imo State took over some portions of Oji community and Amata community waterside lands in the guise of industrial estate, but in reality it is for Fulani terrorists for Fulani terrorists masquerading as headsmen. Hope Uzodinma and his criminal commissioner for land survey and physical planning are doing the bidding of those who impose them on Imo State to create insecurity so that the terrorists will have a settlement in Imo State. Remember, terrorists don't thrive in a peaceful and organized society. The Imo government is a stooge for the colonization agenda in the eastern region. Remember that the Imo vampire sponsored some misguided Imo citizens to Hajj in Mecca this year, which they published on social media in order to prove his success with the colonization agenda. Those misguided and reprobates published viral in their house, one of them being ejected and arrested from the same venue. This is what happens to people who sabotage their own people. IPOB is not against any religion, but we will resist any form of political religion in whatever state administrator and his imbecilic government can't take over any community land and hand it over to foreign invaders. It is not only stupid, but damnable generations of Undibo, therefore, will not be tolerated. Hopeless Uzodinjo and his gang of government thugs should know that Imo State is not their father's estate. So he cannot decide to use any part of Imo land to lobby for his selfish political ambition. No inch of Alibo will be taken over by anybody and handed over to Fulani invaders who have taken over Hausa lands and desperately killed them and displaced the middle belt people of Nigeria. IPOB will never allow any of such pretentious land grabbing and conquest to stand in Biafra land. We call on people of Oji and Amata, Owerri communities, both home and abroad, to stand up and resist Hope Uzodinma and his commissioner, who are under pressure to relinquish their community land for any fake industrial estate or prepare to fight future wars with the terrorists. Hope Uzodinma's government's use of the instrumentality of force to grab community lands for his Fulani political masters has met a brick wall. Therefore, we tell Fulani groups hiding behind the Hope's government to take over Oji community land that they have failed. If they have made any financial engagement with Hope Uzodinma's government, they should go back and ask for their money. A leopard never changed its spot. He is a professional scammer and will continue to be that all his life. If they go ahead to occupy Oji community ancestral land, ESN will displace them. Hope Uzodinma and his commissioner for lands game to mortgage Imo State for their selfish political interest to Fulani in the eastern region is dead on arrival. IPOB will never allow any Ruga settlement anywhere in the eastern region. Comrade Ima Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. You know this Ima Powerful. That is why they have been trying to know who is this Ima Powerful. To the extent they floated different people. I saw Ima Powerful because they are using Ima Powerful, this guy, our publicity secretary's name, to go and collect money from politicians. You know, you heard it from Mazi and it's true. It's factual. You know, they are masquerading. No, so so that I know how to tune things down now. You know, our people take everything for business just to make money. Now. This is a disease that we must cure. I say IPOB must cure this disease. You heard when Mazi was talking, he was visibly annoyed, and I can feel his annoyance. Because many people in our land, in Biafra land today, people that are buyable. The people that are buyable, I'm telling you honestly, I don't know why. Some people, when we talk, they say, no, I cannot do nobody. I say no. Right from beginning, I've been saying no, and no. This is not, it is not an excuse. Well, our people are not more poor than northerners and Majiri that are begging, have nothing that are begging. We are not more we are not poorer than them. For your information, let the truth be spoken. Can you hear me? I jump more. Every time I say, oh, poverty. Now, look, in the whole of Nigeria, let me tell you, in the Nigerian setting, Igbo, East, the Southeast is number one. If it comes to population being rich, let me tell you, it's number one. So let us stop hiding under the case of Nagrod. To them. What is worrying us is in us. You understand? It's not about no. That is what is worrying us. Everything we equate it to money because we over added the value to ego. I don't know. We felt that the way we are programmed today is that if once you are rich, you are wise. All your wisdom is to make money. The humanity, the way you are programmed, that is, I'm telling you, according to the mentality that we have as a people. Oh, that your wisdom, whether anything they equate it with money. Once they don't see you talk brain, you talk sense. Once they don't see that you're a billionaire, that they bring it down, they bring you down. It is what is worrying us. So everybody wants to make that money by all means. Even if it means eating his brother's flesh, he will do it. This is the worst form of life that a group of human beings could be subjected to. And what I'm telling you, go and research about it privately. We are subjected to the worst form of human life, whereby wisdom doesn't count again. Wisdom doesn't count. We equate everything with how much you have. That is why people you see non-entities, imbeciles come on social media to boast on how much they have, on what they have gotten. This character is what is killing us. What I'm telling you, I say I'm not going to preach, but I want you to reason on what I'm saying. Nigeria undo us as a people. Let me tell you. Igbo race, we have a very extraordinary advancing character. If put in a very good situation, we become the best. Why is it so? Because we are competitive in nature. It is our nature. There is no way you cannot deny it. So, in a place like Nigeria, where is a wild beast, animal eat animal, we are being subjugated into, hewing down ourselves. That is primitive competition. Primitive competition. What do I mean, or how do I mean? When your brother or your friend is doing more better than you, now you find a way in order to bring him down so that you yourself will excel. Even if it means killing him, even if it means betraying him, that is primitive competition. What we would have structured our character to the best is the system we are in. Do you understand? Or they see in Nigeria, whereby this system becomes a weapon in the hands of Britain through the caliphate in order to continue undoing us. What I'm telling you, reason deeply. It is not because of poverty. No. They infuse in us, use our character and turned it to become a weapon against us. Do you understand? A character, had it been that we organize our collectivity, that is our nation, control our destiny, we wouldn't have this character. We sanitize it, it will become the best. Do you understand? It will become the best. We are a people that always scrutinize our leaders. We scrutinize them. Those in public office, we scrutinize them, we question them. If we have our nation, it will be one of the best. I'm telling you, we have that character. We have that capability because it is in our DNA. It is not something that we learn. No. If Biafra comes and everything is in place, let me tell you, a few people will be running for public posts in our land. Any person to become the prime minister or to be regional governor or anything we can call it, the person will run. Say na on high blood pressure. Tomorrow, if I come out and they saw me with a shoe, they will say, it is our money, our tax pay, it is we that are paying the. Now look at that. They will evaluate the shoe you are wearing and evaluate the money you are being paid as a prime minister, a president of Biafra. And before you know it, it will go viral in newspapers, in the media, and it will become a scandal. And you will have to come and answer, how were you able to buy this shoe of $1,000 with your payment? That is a good character that we have. It is a character of responsibility, holding people into accountability. But Nigeria, under the influence of Britain, given in the hands of the caliphate, they make sure that they thwart this. You understand? They turned it into primitive competition. Because Nigeria, nothing. We don't have our destinies in our hand. We don't know anything about the government. So everybody is relegated to go and fend for himself. Now go and look for what you are going to eat. Every woman is relegated to Ikeketoriye. Do you see the worst thing you can do to a people? That is what we are suffering. And we are suffering and smiling. Now our solace becomes religion, to enter into religion, to be consoled every day by preachers that that everything that God say. Let me tell you, we are a race that is marching into abyss happily, and I console. Do you understand me? That is why here we say it as it is, so that you will know. Ako mantigano. So what we are saying, do you understand? What is happening in our land? Let me tell you, let me come to that before I open the lines, because I'll do it in a jiffy. What is happening in our land? The artificial insecurity that is created in our land, it is double-pronged. One, when we have been campaigning for coming home, let our people come home from Kaduna, from Ugwa, from Lagos, come home and invest in home. Because when we come home, let me tell you, if we come home, invest in the East, I say in Biafra land in general, whether Warrior, Enugu, Owerri, everywhere in Biafra land, before God and man, the government will be forced. I say, they will do it. When they will do it, they will not know. They will be forced to build infrastructure by force. They must open our seaports by force. Do you understand? This is what they don't want. They want us to be hooked up in Lagos, so that every blessed year they'll be telling us, go home. But they know that you will not go now. After all, do you remember Adenka grandson? Do you remember many years ago? He said it in his program that that Igbos don't know what they did to us. That they use Yoruba deities in order to go but that we can never stay in our land. Adenka grandson revealed this, but many of you don't know. Though you had it, but you didn't know. You didn't think about it because your brains are not working. All you wanted, your brain that active is making money. We are sentenced into the most horrible way of life of a people. Individual survival. Do you know what it means? Just think, go and write thesis or research about people being sentenced to individual survival. Everybody go on your own, survive on your own. No? Don't ever talk about collectivity, survive on your own. It is sentencing that people into a painful extinction. Little by little, the people will be into extinction. But I know that was the reason why. Is it UNESCO? One United Nations branch predicted that the Igbo language will go into extinct in the next 75 years as of that year. But people laughed over it. People came and said, "Nah, lie, as they used to do now." Everything we just relegate it to laughter because it was a comedy. Oh, was in comedy. Everything we laugh over it. Something very serious we laugh over it. Do you know the reason? Once they have sentenced us into individual survival, your brother can kill his own brother in order to excel. Dog will eat dog. That is what is happening. Betrayal becomes role model in our land because of individual survival. No collectivity, no. Even the politicians in our land, they are divided into piecemeals. They receive conflicting orders from their different Alhaji handlers. They receive, they will manipulate the whole post of them. Don't ever meet any of all these governors. Otherwise, they will bring you down. They will call this one handling another different Alhaji will handling the other one. We tell him, don't ever agree with this one. That is the way, the very pathetic situation we are in. Do you understand? We had no focus, no rallying point until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Son of Man, came shouting here on this hallowed platform in order to bring us back to our senses. Because we are a people marching happily into abyss. I know we are marching into abyss happily. Any person that I said, no, God is good. Nah, hey, we have another place in heaven. We are good. Don't worry. Any person gara ketikori pota ya ga no kopota nwete go nwete ya ge ya na boss because he keketori ka a sentence rai. Do you understand? So we continue using it against ourselves. It breed sabotage. Sabotage in Igbo land became role models. You sell your brother for 5,000 naira. For one cup of rice, you can sell your brother. And that person will be killed. You don't care. Any person, any of your brother or your sibling or your neighbor that you have a problem with, maybe a land issue or any type of quarrel at all, you will go and call Nigerian military and they will come and kidnap him and kill him and call him is an IPOB. That is what is happening in our land. People started using someone to put it into IPOB. They started using our struggle in order to make money. In order to make money. Any local politician or any politician, I'll go ahead and do you know how IPOB? Do you know that? You say, don't worry now. Or through phone or watching us and wearing a phone. Mazi onye si udo deregi kekwen. That politician will be listening. After I say, okay, I just want to hell. No, after I will call you back. And when I am trying to or man that on go on, that is on corner. After the politician bill, say, so IPOB, you need to be square. Every 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, this is what they brought in. This is scams they are doing in our land. We are saying it with facts and figures. Do you understand? Sometimes there are things, if it's not being revealed, you will not know. But I'm talking about it because Mazi, Chinas, and Wuru have said it openly. That is what is going on. You understand? People are, criminality. People want us to support criminality. This is the same criminality that destroyed the Masop. They want us. What type of freedom are you fighting for your people when you are being used to kill your people? Do you indeed? Well, you brain I cannot understand. I don't want to. I cannot understand. Even during the war, Ojukwu, our late general, he tried his best in order to limit the disaster against our people. He tried his best. Do you understand? You know, I played a clip where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it direct that if you start killing our own brothers, say we are fighting for freedom, we engage in killing our people, the people we are protecting. He said Biafra will not come. And that is what the Nigerian government, that is what all of them, all of them don't, that is what they want, and that is why they are doing what they are doing. And he gave an example. He said, look at Mbono Ojike. Do you know who killed him indirectly? He died because of Zik. He have been revealed, he have been said here many times because of Azikiwe. Azikiwe set him up on Ekpetiaba. And because of Azikiwe, thinking that Azikiwe will protect him, and he was also indirectly protecting Azikiwe. Azikiwe happy on so that to remove him, because on the Nyam to mother saying na Gana Ndiocha, and Britain Haga Mekwegewa. Or happy on war. Did Azikiwe smell the Nigerian presidency? He tried everything. He spoke the whole grammars in this world. He rallied everything. No way. Until he died. He died miserably. Not ascending to that place. Because he committed a heinous crime by killing his own brother indirectly. Azikiwe, a very bright fellow. Do you know that? That is why, you know, Ana Atoro mana. Manatoro feke ya fenya kanoya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Let me tell you what is happening in our land. This is at home, this and that. Let me tell you. We have been pursuing shadow. Let me tell you. People that are mentioning one single individual's name. No. The people that are organizing this thing is who oppose them are number one. We have the intelligence. I'm telling you. Number one. He is number one person. Fronting this seat at home. Forcing our people. Let me ask you, in Biafra land, let me ask you, you see those dirty people going, burning our houses, killing innocent people. Why can't they, where are they when all these people that we are, all these criminals that we are coming out to kill our people in the market? Where is the Nigerian military? Many reports have it that when the Bubago will see them and they will just move, go their way, they don't confront them. For you to understand that it is directly opposed of the man that is doing all these things. But the issue is this. There is a figurehead on social media that is coming to claim everything. So they are using him as a figurehead. Let me tell you, there is no faction in IPOB. We have seen this several times. Have you forgotten, I think 2015-16, tripod. They try to introduce we are IPOB, they call it Ipob. Now they introduce tripod, quadrupod. Have you forgotten? Oh, there are now factions. You know, when one Yoruba boy was interviewing on the street, oh, is this the end of IPOB, Biafra agitation? Because today now we have a Ipob, we have a tripod, we have quadrupod. Oh, we're not coach. That is what they want to bring to us. But there is no faction in IPOB, let me tell you. If you are talking about this group or that group, you are stupid. You are simply deluded, let me tell you. It is the role of the caliphate. It is the way, their modus operandi, in order to bring any place they want to divide it so that they factionalize it for destruction. That is why they are using this figurehead. They are presenting it to us. And we are missing the target. We are calling his name. Oh, is this one? No, he don't have no capacity. Let me tell you. Because only with any single capacity. Indina made this thing directly. I'm telling you, the Supreme Court governor, the vampire of Imo State. He is the person that is doing this sit at home, forcing our people so that now so they want to push our people to the level of explosion. to rise up in order to rise up against IPOB. Some people that are in different platforms. Why not leave this person alone? Do your own. But why is that person using our name? Why is he using our name? Because make sure that you continue using IPOB. Do you know what is forgery? You know that forgery is a very grave offense. Do you know that? When you forge somebody's signature, in Nigeria, Oluwole has become a part of the system. So our people don't understand. They thought that forgery is a part of it, part of the deal. So that look at all the politicians. All of them, let me not say all of them, most of them, bar none, has a forgery issue. Either they forge their certificate, one certificate or the other, they forge it. Because Nigeria, they don't understand the danger of forgery. That is what they want to do in IPOB. They use a IPOB. How can we be? Now we allow you to use IPOB, our name, in order to be committing anything you want to commit. And you tell us to, no, let us keep quiet, leave it like that. Are you crazy? Has Nigeria system turned you into an animal not to understand the danger of forgery? That is forgery. It's forgery. You are using our name in order to do something that we are not. And after a boy no IPOB. Do you know how it's a grievous situation? Do you know that? It's a crime, a very big crime. For your information, I want, if I open the lines, you call. Well, tell me contrary to what I'm saying. Therefore, the insecurity in our land, they sit at home, they are enforcing. It is not from that source you are thinking. It is directly from Hope Uzodimma. Let me tell you. They push us into watching this guy. Oh, is this guy? He don't have that capacity. The Nigeria government want it like that. So that we are using a sophisticated politics or political gimmicks. They use that propaganda as an illusion, and they are committing whatever they are committing. Ask yourself, where are the military? Even those that they say the military court, is it in Abakaliki or Ebony or Enugu? I don't know. I said it the other day. I say, why are they facing backwards? Why were they shown backward, facing backward? Normally, once they catch people they say is the IPOB, they will dehumanize them, show their face, even they talk this and that. But here they will go and catch innocent people to say no, we are not going to do you anything. We just want to use you to do something. Even sometimes they square them. We have caught the people that are killing. That is because in order to douse tension, public outcry, to show that the military, the police, they are working, or they can carry criminals in prison, carry them out, come and photo them that this and that. All are comedy. I see all those things as complete comedy, complete, because they